So the work we're doing is in collaboration with National Park Services and the CDC to expand our Lyme disease surveillance efforts within the greater metropolitan area as a whole. It utilizes the One Health research approach that specifically examines the intersects between human health, environmental health, and veterinary health. This is part of a bigger project with National Park Services where Susan Howard was given a subcontract with the National Park Services, and I've been assisting her to look at tick-borne diseases, and so our responsibility was to essentially get out into the field and collect ticks for them where they're going to be testing them for Lyme disease and other tick pathogens like Ehrlichia and Rickettsia.
So what we're going to do today is do what we're calling tick drags using these flannel 1 meter by 1 meter pieces of cloth that the ticks will attach to, hopefully, and we'll be identifying the type and kind of species, and then they'll be put in a vial and sent off to the CDC for testing to see what kind of diseases that they may have.
I had 2 students, both of them are Oscar students. The Oscar research program is probably one of our undergraduate strengths here at George Mason because it pairs students with faculty mentors, and it's a win-win in both ways because students get to earn a little bit of extra money as well as getting valuable experience, while at the same time I have extra hands and the ability to not be in the woods alone collecting ticks. So it's actually really valuable for my research as well. It's taking theory into practice. So when we're learning about epidemiology and study methods, it's, oh, this is kind of dry, and I'm looking at this and I'm reading the same sections over and over. And then when you're out in the field, it kind of clicks. You say, I get it. That's why you need to have an established method, and that's why you need to cite things, because you can't be wandering around the woods with no direction. And so you need to be able to defend what you're doing. And so going back to theory and practice, by having this together, it gives almost a holistic approach to education that students who might not be in the Oscar program or who are out in the field or doing any research are sadly missing out on. You have the opportunity to wear many hats. So if you're interested in government contracting, we have lots of collaborations with contract groups. If you're interested in biosecurity or tech, this is a great place to be.